Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and hello, February. This is my absolute favorite month, and it's not just because of, we like to celebrate romance and love this month, but there are a lot of other reasons too. So, for example, it is the birthday month for my mom, my mother-in-law, one of my sisters-in-law, several of my friends, and my birthday is in February. So I think it's so cool that there's so many people close to me with birthdays in a month that's so short. So, but also there are a lot of other things, a lot of causes and celebrations that are focused on in the month of February. For example, Black History Month. It's like Children's Dental Health Month, American Heart Month, and I think World Heart Month as well. So it's just a really great month, and I love to decorate for it. So for today's video for organized make it happen with your planner. Gosh, Lucinda, don't go blank now. But for this episode of Make It Happen with Your Planner today, I'm going to show you guys my setup for the wonderful month of February, my bullet journal setup. All right, so let's get started. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take Miss February out of my Lucinda Dory Traveler's Notebook, which I make and sell these on Etsy at Lucinda Dory Planners. And we're just going to take her out so that the sole focus is on her. All right, girl. Let's show them what you got. All righty. Here we go. Okay, so of course I made her. And like I do for all my inserts for each month, and I just sketched on these hearts and then used my favorite watercolor kit to watercolor them in. And it's this one, which I got several months ago from Michael's. I love all of the pretty colors. And then I just used some washi tape on the sides. This was cardstock, so I did all the painting and everything on there first. This is just Staedtler Tri-Plus Fine Liner I wrote February with, and then I used my Tombow dual brush markers to do the 2017. And then I just got some washi tape there. Now these two stickers, so this sticker right here and this sticker here are in a Valentine's Day or a Heart Valentine's Day, pack on in my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop. So be sure and check that out. All right, now let's go ahead and go inside, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit to make sure we can see clearly. Okay, so here now on the inside, this right here you can see. The pink was just cardstock, 12 by 12, and I cut it down. And then this was just regular paper, colored paper, but not cardstock paper. And I just used some adhesive squares to adhere that. And then I, trimmed everything down. And there's some more pretty washi tape there that I really like. I ordered that from AliExpress, from the app on my phone. And then this is just all Dollar Tree washi tape. Okay, but I wanted to have hearts and pink and all of that stuff everywhere, so that's why it's like that, because usually I don't put anything on the inside. So then there you've got my index, and I changed my index up a little bit this time. I kind of combined some things, and I got rid of some things that I really wasn't using and didn't feel like I needed to continue to use, and I'll try to clarify that as I go along. And if you remember from last month, like I had a key here with all kinds of different additional things I was tracking, but I was able to combine that, like I said, or felt like I didn't really need it anymore. I had to track so much when my kids were still here, but the last one just went to college in January, and so it's just a lot easier. All right, so I did modify this, my health and wellness key. And so I've got physically and emotionally those ways that I can track, and I'll show you inside how I'm doing that. Okay. And then this is pretty much the same as the way that I did it for January, except what are the differences? I don't think there's really much difference. I think I'm tracking just about everything except for, like, my kids aren't here, so my daughter, I had when she was doing concurrent enrollment, what school, what university she was going, and what times. So I don't need to do that anymore. So pretty much everything is the same. I just used black wrote Black History across here so I could be remembering to look out for activities and events I might want to go to in celebration of that for this month. And then I still have my YouTube goals, YouTube videos that I'm planning, my Etsy goals, my Etsy products. So I will fill that in today. But I did go ahead and put in the end of month January numbers for my YouTube goals for subscribers, views, and earnings, and Etsy sales, favorites, and reviews. Now I always pencil in this earnings part because that number isn't actually completely accurate until the 15th of this month for January. So, but I always pencil it in until that comes through. And then you see my areas down here at the bottom for family, financial, personal, and social media goals. So I met all my goals for January except these two financial goals. They were all one in January, and I decided to divide it up in two to keep track better of that. So that was a success. I'm really, really happy. I exceeded my YouTube goals for January in terms of the views, and I was, I think, 6 subscribers short, so that's kind of a bummer. But I was 1 sale short on Etsy. I exceeded my favorites, and I was just 1 review short on reviews there. Okay, and now these stickers, let's see. These stickers, there's another. These 2 stickers just came from a pack that I got from Dollar Tree a long time ago. And then this one with the 2 hearts together there. And oh, and this is in that same packet. But this one with the 2 hearts and this one, they came from my Etsy shop as well. And then this one came from a pack, or these 3 came from a pack from Joann Fabrics that I got a long time ago. And it was $1, just like the one from Dollar Tree. Okay, and let's see to the next one. So this is my habit tracker for the month of February. And as you can see, I wanted everything for this month to be full of red, pink, purple, some gray, and maybe a little peach and orange, and just really be festive for this month. I also narrowed down my habits quite a bit as well. So like, for instance, one of the habits I had on there was eat dinner. Well, I don't have to remember to eat dinner. I always eat dinner. But I usually don't, but I can work too hard too early in the morning and not eat breakfast. Like I'll be eating breakfast at lunchtime. So I wanted to make sure that I did keep that on there. And so I divided up also. I had speak affirmations and read Philippians chapter 4 all on one, but I separated that. And I had eat breakfast and take vitamins on one, and I separated that. And also I recognized that I was part of too many YouTube planning groups, because if I can't fully participate in something, then I feel like I shouldn't be a part of it. If I'm just kind of posting but not having time to comment or really get to know the people in the group. And so I decided to narrow my groups down to the ones where I felt like I could do that and really be supportive and really grow and develop those relationships. Okay. And then I think I just pretty much have covered everything on there. Saturday and Sunday are all marked off. And then I didn't mean to color Saturday and Sunday on here for the today's positive short, but I want to do that every weekend. That's something I post that's from the Bible. It's encouraging for people. And I can do it during the week sometimes too, but I tried not to post very much for my business on the weekend and post more of the spiritual stuff so that I can kind of keep a good balance. Okay. And now next are my weekly pages. And this is this week, so January 30th through February the 5th. And this I presented for you guys last month as well. I really like this layout so much that I created that I made it a template that I could copy and just stick in here. I was using sticker sheets, but then I was really wasting money because those suckers are expensive. So I used some cardstock and some adhesive squares. And so I'm really, really happy with it. I know you guys can kind of see I drew in with the pencil 3 hearts, and I know you can see the dark purple and the red. There's also a light purple one. I don't know if you can see it coming around this way. So there's that one, and I really like it. Also, let's see, I made a few stickers for myself that'll eventually be on Etsy. So I made this one that says Mail Etsy. This one came from, oh my gosh, did I say who that came from? If I can find it, I'll put it on, I know I can find it. I will put it in the comments below what person provided that I found online. And then these stickers, so this one and this one, which I trimmed to kind of shape the heart. This one and this one, they all came from an Etsy pack another Etsy pack that I'm creating right now to sell. For the actual size of them are the boxes for Erin Condren or Happy Planner, and I just trimmed them down to fit the size boxes that I'm using in here right now. So that will be for sale this week. I'll post that for you guys. And then I also made this sticker for me that's not on Etsy yet, but it's planned for next month. And I made one that says planned for next week. So I was finishing up the planning for February. And then these, of course, are on my Etsy shop, the weather stickers, all of these. You can see that last one. Okay, and I think that's it to discuss on this page. Oh no, also these water stickers are from my Etsy shop, and so I have several different ones on the shop. So this one is, if you can see that, these are water bottle stickers, which are always available for free in my Etsy shop. And then there are these, it's a cup with some circles, and then the glasses there, 16-ounce glasses. And yeah, all right. So I've marked all of the places for all of the weeklies. So all the dates there. And then we come to my family finances, which same as I did last time. There's just a couple of changes at the end. So my transactions, where you can see that it's got the date, category, vendor, bank, product, service, deposit, and then amount. Okay, and so I always just write them in. I write the deductions, or the things that are going to come out in red, and the deposits in green. And I total them at the bottom down here, and then I do a running total at the very end. So I have 6 pages of that, and then in this page you can see that I've got financial totals, so it'll have all the deposits and withdrawals and the different categories that I want to keep track of. And then financial action steps, things that we need to do this month, my husband and I together, and then account balances at the end of the month. Okay. And then also I have a household shopping list that I try to keep up with every month for things that we may want to take care of on our house, because we're probably going to be moving out of state and sometime this year, and we want to take care of different little minor repairs or just things that we want to do for the house in preparation for that. And then here at the bottom I've added this, which is family online orders that we're waiting on. So anything I may order online for us, that's the date ordered, the product, the vendor, and the date that we receive it, so I can keep track. And then, as you guys know, my kids are both in college out of state, and so this is where I'll record all the things I want to keep track of for them. And this heart sticker is also from my Etsy shop, which I really like that. Okay, and let's see, next is my business budget section. So my business budget with the date, oops, make sure you can see that, the details, the date, projected and actual of the expenses and income there, and then my business shopping list. So I'm videoing on my phone. It's giving me a error that I can't read, so I apologize if I sound a little confused there. So I've got my business shopping list, and the item, a place for the item, the vendor, the price, the date ordered, and the date received. And then a little spot down here at the bottom for my wish list. Okay. And let's go to the next page. Almost finished. So then I've got my Acts 2 Church action plan, which I've shared with you guys. It's just my plan to plan ahead, to spend quality time with people, to love on them, receive their love, eat, drink, and, grow in the Lord. And then a place to put the needs for different people in the different communities that I'm a part of, whether it's church or my business or the neighborhood or whatever. And then over here, my husband and I host a small group every week where we do Bible study. And so I usually sing a song. So a place for that. Place for books to read this month and movies to watch this month. And then my personal wish list for any items. Well, it can be items or because I don't really want much material stuff other than things that involve planning. Or anything else. All right. And then I'm continuing so here's the inside back of the insert. And I'm continuing to attach my 2017 vision board, a copy of it from my official bullet journal, where I keep track of my goals for throughout the year. And so I'm continuing to tape this in to keep up with that and recognize the things that I want to accomplish this year. Okay. And then this is just the back of the insert. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being with me here today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was beneficial to you. And if so, please give it a thumbs up and give me a comment. Tell me what's special about February for you. And if you're doing anything special out of the ordinary or just, routinely, that's sort of a tradition for you in February. And subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, happy planning.